How Islam reached Austria and why it's increasing. Austria, a beautiful European country famous for mountains, classical music, historic castles, and peaceful cities. But behind this calm European image lies a fascinating story that many people around the world still do not know. The story of how Islam reached Austria, survived difficult times, and is now becoming one of the fastest growing religions in the country. Today, when people walk through the streets of Vienna, they can hear the adhan from mosques, see halal restaurants, Islamic centers, and Muslim communities living openly in society. But the question is, how did Islam arrive in Austria? And why are more people becoming interested in Islam today? The story begins centuries ago. Islam first reached Austria during the time of the Ottoman Empire. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the Ottoman Turks expanded deep into Europe. One of the biggest moments in history was the Ottoman sieges of Vienna in 1529 and later in 1683. Vienna, the capital of Austria, became one of the most important battlefields between the Ottoman Empire and European powers. Although the Ottomans did not permanently conquer Vienna, their presence changed Austrian history forever. Trade, culture, food, science, architecture, and even language were influenced by the contact between Muslims and Europeans. Coffee culture in Vienna is also connected to this historical period. According to historical stories, coffee beans left behind after the Ottoman retreat helped popularize coffee in Austria. But Islam was still not officially recognized at that time. The real turning point came much later in the early 20th century. In 1908, Austria-Hungary annexed Bosnia and Herzegovina, a region with a large Muslim population. Because of this, thousands of Muslims became citizens of the empire. Then, in 1912, Austria officially recognized Islam as a legal religion under the Islam Gazettes, also known as the Islam Law. This was historic. Austria became one of the first European countries to officially recognize Islam. Muslims were given religious rights, freedom of worship, and legal protection. At a time when many European countries still viewed Islam as foreign, Austria took a different path. However, the Muslim population remained relatively small for many decades. Everything began changing after World War II. During the 1960s and 1970s, Austria needed workers to rebuild its economy. The government invited laborers from countries like Turkey and Yugoslavia. Many Muslim families migrated to Austria searching for jobs, stability, and a better future. At first, many planned to stay temporarily, but over time they settled permanently, raised families, built businesses, and created strong communities. Mosques and Islamic organizations slowly appeared across Austrian cities. Vienna became home to one of the largest Muslim communities in Central Europe. Today, Islam is the second largest religion in Austria after Christianity. According to various reports and demographic studies, Muslims now make up a noticeable percentage of Austria's population, especially in urban areas like Vienna. But why is Islam increasing in Austria today? There are several important reasons. The first reason is immigration. Conflicts in countries such as Syria, Afghanistan, and parts of the Middle East forced many refugees to seek safety in Europe, including Austria. Thousands of Muslim families arrived during the refugee crisis of 2015. Some Austrians welcomed them warmly, while others feared cultural change. This created political debates across the country. The second reason is demographics. Muslim families in Austria are generally younger and often have higher birth rates compared to the aging native European population. This naturally increases the Muslim population over time. The third reason is conversion. Many people are surprised to learn that some Austrians are accepting Islam after studying it deeply. Converts often say they were attracted by Islamic spirituality, discipline, family values, and the concept of one God. Social media, online lectures, and open access to Islamic knowledge have also made people more curious about Islam than ever before. However, the journey has not always been easy. After global terrorist attacks and rising political tensions, Islamophobia increased in parts of Europe, including Austria. Some political parties used fear of immigration and Islam to gain support. Certain laws targeting Islamic symbols and organizations created controversy among Muslims. Despite these challenges, many Austrian Muslims continue working hard to integrate into society while preserving their faith and identity. Muslim doctors, teachers, business owners, athletes, and students are contributing to Austria's future every day. Interestingly, younger generations of Muslims born in Austria often see themselves as both proudly Muslim and proudly Austrian. They speak German fluently, study in Austrian schools, and actively participate in society. This new generation is reshaping the image of Islam in Europe. The future of Islam in Austria remains an important topic. Some experts believe the Muslim population will continue growing steadily in coming decades because of demographics and migration. Others think immigration policies and political pressures may slow that growth. But one thing is clear: Islam is now permanently part of Austria's social and cultural landscape. From Ottoman history to modern European society, the story of Islam in Austria is not just about religion. It is a story of migration, identity, struggle, acceptance, fear, hope, and coexistence. And perhaps the biggest lesson from this story is that cultures and civilizations are always connected more deeply than people realize. Austria today stands as an example of how history can shape the future in unexpected ways. What once arrived through empires and trade centuries ago has now become part of everyday life in the heart of Europe. So what do you think about the rise of Islam in Austria? Is Europe changing forever? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more powerful historical and geopolitical documentaries from around the world. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.